The Great Equalizer. By the way, Casio day calendar on a black pebble textured band. The Great Equalizer. What do I mean by that? Every watch you purchase, regardless of price, just like any car that you buy, whether it's a Chevrolet, or whether it's a Bentley or a Rolls-Royce, it is subject to wear and damage. So if a salesperson says to you, this is the last watch you're ever going to have to buy, that's hogwash. You buy a lot of watches. You're going to continue buying watches because you are into watches. So there is no such thing as the final watch. Okay, well, what gets damaged? Everything. This case will become, over the years, banged up. I don't care whether you bought a Rolex or you bought a Casio. It's going to get banged up, and eventually it's going to look old. And unless you have a sapphire crystal on the watches we're looking at on this channel, don't have sapphire crystal, but instead usually have mineral, sometimes K1 mineral, occasionally acrylic. That's a whole nother thing too, because it's not like one's better than the other. They do different things, and they were designed to do different things. So that's most of the time, if it's not sapphire crystal, of course it's going to scratch. So you got that. You've got the fact that this is a quartz watch, which is extremely accurate, but when that battery goes bad, all that acid's going to go into this watch, and this will be a fishing lure, as in junk. So batteries, of course, go out, and they also open up in all the acid spills. And how will you know when that happens? Well, your watch is going to be ruined. That's how you know. The bands that start off looking so lovely in the beginning age and then decompose and kind of fall apart, and sometimes these will break off too. From the day you get your watch, it's fallen apart. It's like when I was painting my house, on the inside on the walls, and I had put a lot of time into trying making it look good. And a friend of mine called me laughing, and he goes, well, you're at the high point now. He goes, because it's all downhill from here. And he was right, So my point is, that the great equalizer with watches is no matter what you pay, no matter what you buy, it's going to wear and it's going to look lousy in a long period of time. All of them. So you don't want to buy that hogwash when somebody says to you, oh, this is the last watch you're ever going to buy. I don't think so.